Hi, and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. This is Roxanne. It is Friday's channeling. Our pardons for not putting anything up on Wednesday. We were here. I wasn't feeling real good. Not like sick or anything, just like a little snot in my nose and just it's like it's great to be human. And they were doing jackhammering and stuff like that in the neighborhood. So we're here now. Thanks all for tuning in and enjoy. Enjoy the nows, the everlasting nows. Greetings once again to the collective Ocyphius. We bid you all a good day. Let us understand a new idea. What is truly the idea of the quasi, the self, the reflection? See, understanding. You're going to hammer this home so you can release yourself from the own prisons. The quasi-mind in and of itself is creating the reality around you. The now is the quasi-mind. The multidimensional mind, the mind that has nothing in definement of containment. The mind that is hurriedly over there already while you're holding on back here in whatever way you fashion worthiness or importance to, let's say, be. So to understand yourself moving forward, you might want to release yourself from the importance of life in defining and containing and analyzing and assessing and always measuring your life in equatable ideas to the reference of the standard of humanity in its current, let's say, state of being. You're way beyond that. The passage to ideas of the quasi is the imagination. It is there for you to play with. It may seem, let's say, not so much in production, because you're always looking for something to do and have an outcome and a purpose. I can't do that because that doesn't look like shit. Or this doesn't look like it'll be anything productive. It might be a waste of time. I could make a mistake. I don't know what to fucking do. All of that is the quasi-mind, my friends. Everything I just said, including this now, is the multidimensional self that you are that are turning into possibilities of reality. And every single now that you can actually comprehend that you really believe is the now that you are focusing on. But understand that now is not limited to time. It doesn't have congruency. It doesn't make sense. It is wherever your focus is. And understand this. You have chosen to understand right now a new idea. Ready? That your now is a billion nows. So right now you just chose. But between the choosing now, the now of this focus that you just remembered and gave yourself a memory, remember yourself, gave yourself a memory of that gap. From the moment here to moment here, as if it's congruent. But it's not. See, this life is happening 1,000,000 years ago to where you're actually thinking you are. Truly. There's that much of a span in the now available to you. That's where the quasi-mind is. The quasi-mind is outdoing itself. It's projecting itself and reflecting itself. Creating an experience sequentialtaneously. Because you are God. And every time you validate this as the status, then you keep yourself focused every time you come back. Ready? You're gone and you're back and you're gone and you're back and you're gone and you're back. And that time you're gone, you're 1,000,000 other lifetimes. 1,000,000 other selves, checking in on the billions of selves you are, just like you did and just came back. See, you actually weren't here. Where were you? You were over there in the now, and you're here in the now. There's no time. All of that's taking place, but you're validating yourself in importance and measurements and, oh, when's my next payment going to come in? How am I going to pay this bill? Or what does this mean to me? And how am I related to these ideas? These are all wonderful ways to produce yourself as a quasi-mind of experience, because you are God. We're telling you your ability. You are this able. This is God. Welcome home, each and every one of you. The Ascension structure is no longer needed because you can play and be an ascender, but you can also play and be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a husband, be a wife. You don't have to be anything. You can just start being as an idea. Whenever you project yourself and focus in on an idea and start to validate that with your godship, which is 100% all the time. And anything and everything that you validate 100% every single moment is your reality. That is law. And that's the life you lead. And that's why your life has been the way it is. Bitching, complaining, measuring, screaming, crying, solving, fixing, breaking it. Everything you found yourself as being human is because you are God. Because you are the quasi-mind. Your higher self doesn't pick shit for you. The higher self, the whole self, by the way, is your playground giving you what to do with it. It doesn't mean this, it doesn't mean that. It's what you get to do with your life, the way you relate to it, translate it, and be it. And it's all in this one tiny little instant moment called a now. But as soon as you're out of this now, you're a billion other selves. And you're being this idea, projection of this idea, let's say density, or dimension, or lifetime. Whether it is humanistic, or an idea of an alien, or an extraterrestrial, or a non-idea of dimension or density that has nothing to do with gravity, or physicality, or light, or sound, or tone, and reflection, or reflection. See, that's where you are. That's where you are now. But you, every single time you validate the idea of separation, or this is, in the continuation, the known, and this is what I will repeat because I am the known, then you will get the circumferencing reality of experience through time until the great day of death. You will get that same separated idea. Because it is law, and the law is reality. And reality is I am what I choose to be. Not in choice of your separated mind goes, I don't want this shit. Not that shit. Vibration, vibration, vibration. This is my truth. You must get that. The reality around you doesn't speak English. It doesn't speak hope once again. It doesn't speak dreams. It doesn't have compassion or pity. Those are the results of the quasi-mind that has experienced this for yourself. A forgotten idea to venture into the world, to know itself as it's never known itself before. I wish it was more than that, so your mind can be at ease. But that's it. You're here just to be this. And every now is this, and every now it's this, and every now it's this. You grab meaning. You grab purpose. You tie in timelines. You tie in ideas of making it so. And that's what you get to do as God. That's your life. It never leads anywhere. It never leads to a salvation, leading to salvation. It leads to what you are in truth, always. And that's the game. Whatever you have chosen is because you are God. Whatever you experience is because you are God. You are able to because you've given yourself a mind that is multidimensional, quasi, part of the one, the whole, the all. Whatever's in the here and now, you have access to. Whatever your mind has to judge, measure, do research, try to find, doesn't believe it's possible, is the depletion of the proper opportunity for you to go beyond yourself and the continuation of staving off your expansion into an idea of the continuation you have always lustered and loved, because that's why you are here now. And it's only this now. Remember that. But the key is you get to know now, today, through imagination, that the other nows are accessible. And they don't look like anything the earth has to offer. They don't look like the reference points of continuity, common sense, makes sense, that would work this way. Has nothing to do with that. That's human dragging itself into the idea of imagination, trying to be this little helper to figure shit out that it doesn't use. Because it uses the idea of references that are already known. Imagination is the border, the gate, to the unknown. Don't bring anything with you. Leave everything behind. Walk naked, and you have one thing. Your awareness. I dare say there's not a greater gift. You don't see that. You take your existence every day as, oh, it's just a fucking another day. I have to eat, I have to crap, I have to go to work, I have to go home, I have to fix dinner, I have to make the beds, I have to please these people, I have to. Yes, you do. Because you are existence. Fucking A. And you will have to forever if you choose, because you're God. Because you are able. Because you have the mind that is unlimited. So stop measuring yourself and others and what it is and what they're doing and how they're doing it. And let yourself, release yourself, free yourself, and take a chance on God coming in. The one you forgot. The one you were, let's say, getting to know once again. Fall in love with you every day. Choose only what your heart says. It's the easiest formula, but you guys will fight and convince yourself it's bullshit. And then you will have, 10 years later, convincing yourself and fighting for your bullshit. Because vibration creates the sustaining vibration in preparatory or what? Potential. Preparation to choose it the same or potential to release it. It's up to you. You are the masters. We bid you all a good day. Adieu. Phew. All right, Big O. Booyah.
Yay.
A round of applause. Hey guys, thanks for going to the website and buying stuff. You're buying the little mugs and the stuff. We got a couple other new stuffs there. So hey, thanks for the support in that. And of course, there's a link below to go to the website, and you can check out the merchants page on there. And of course, there's a donate button. You can donate. Also, we have a new program coming out, and I've been honing these skills. And it is about validating yourself as a god. Okay, I'm channeler, right? So it's not just what I thought it was, because that's what I was coveting. I was coveting Esther and Bashar and Daniel and Rob Gauthier and coveting these ideas of these different channelers. Lee Carroll and of course, you know, Rhonda out there and Carla with Rob. And just, you know, and that's what I thought channeling was, but it's not. It's more than that. See, that's what we get to do. We're gods that get an idea and we can go wherever it is. But to get to me the idea, I coveted. I coveted all the ideas of channeling, and I became a mimicker and then experiencer of it and found my own way. This is Roxy channeling. This is me. It's fucking it. And now I found this other thing within channeling. So we're starting this idea program. We're going to put it on the website. Should be out maybe by Monday or so. And it's a channel courses. Something you want to do. If you want to become skilled at a certain craft. I have one student named Michael that is, I'm channeling Steve Jobs. And he wants a new business modality. So go to Steve. So we bring Steve in and we're doing this big thing, and it's incredible. The Steve Jobs that we know, persona, idea is channeled, and the idea of how things relative to Earth, relative to business, and the next model. And it's brilliant. So, you know, I don't know if you want to understand crystals, you can channel the crystalline beings and projected idea. But I'm not going to channel like Nikola Tesla to give you free electricity, because we got that already. I'm not going to like, do that kind of idea. But just think about that and look at it, and we're going to come up with a way to present it so I can continue my exploration of what it is to be human, relating to humanity as an awakened God, just like you. So it doesn't have a meaning, it doesn't have a purpose. It's two gods getting together to explore the potential in us together. And we're going to do it through this idea, channel courses. Master channel courses, as someone named it, but we're not sure what we're going to name it. So, want to understand writer, and I'll get you a Twain, you know. Things like that. Make sense? Sounds cool. Yeah. Fashion designer, I got ideas. It's amazing, because everything is accessible. Because everything is here now, and it's there. And I freed myself. So, yeah, we can do this. I love you guys. We'll talk to you next week.